Hello everybody, welcome back to Yoruba TV. If you're new here, you're welcome. Kindly click that subscribe button on your screen, like, comment, and share this program. Hey, Yomi. Lizzy la fẹ́ sáré sọ because oh my God, I know Lizzy is going through a lot of things though, but at the same time, I feel the problem Lizzy has, she has not even identified it. That is what I feel personally. Kò tí identify ibi tí ìṣòro, ibi tí bàtà tí ń ta ní ẹsẹ̀ gogogo. Because this is from her homepage. Oh, this is a post she made. Iyabo came into my estate after Gistlover collected my address and house documentation. Iyabo came to your estate. Lizzy, before you go to that estate, she bá àwọn èèyàn kan tí ń gbé ní estate yẹn, àwọn èèyàn kan ra lé the time tí wọ́n ra lé, àwọn èèyàn kan náà sì máa ra lé lẹ́yìn ìgbà táwọn tí Iyabo débẹ̀. So why are you projecting all your own frustration? Because kò yé mi on Iyabo Ojo. Only you used to claim to us that you have the connection of Gistlover, right? You know Gistlover. You talk to Gistlover. Ẹ ti ṣe transaction, and you could not link. Yàtọ̀ sí pé kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu. You have not given us a full link of how all these things take place. Ó yẹ bó ṣe ń kóyàn lọ sí police station. Ó yẹ kó ti lè gbé Gistlover lọ police station. Àbí kó ti lè track ẹ̀ jáde. Because all this your baseless fact. A place where celebrity lives. A mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn Lẹ́kì Ìkòyí Àjà gbogbo nǹkan ibi tẹ́yìn celebrity ń gbé nìyẹn. Understandable. No problem. Why do you think that ibi tí wọ́n gbé yẹn kò wu another actress náà láti gbé bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣebí owó ni, gbogbo yín lẹ́jọ́ ń wá owó. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti rí owó, there is a particular place in Lagos that the celebrity lives. Ṣé Iyabo Ojo nìkan ló ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Ṣé gbogbo yín lẹ́jọ́ ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀? Àwọn tọ́lọ́run bá gbà fún láàrin yín ni o. Àwọn tọ́lọ́run bá gbà fún láàrin yín ni o. Gbogbo yín lẹ́jọ́ ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. All of you, lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Iyabo Ojo tún kó wọbẹ̀ náà, àwọn èèyàn kan náà àtúnṣì kó wọbẹ̀. So why are you just projecting this thing and you just want to make it happen like bíi pé Iyabo Ojo ṣọ́ ẹ torí pé ó ti wọbẹ̀ ni Iyabo Ojo ṣe wọbẹ̀? Because we want to believe you, but is that not even ridiculous to think that because ìwọ ti lọ gbé níbì kan, tó bá yẹ pé ẹni yẹn náà ti ń plan ẹ̀, ó sọ pé ìwọ ra lé ni Iyabo Ojo rented apartment. Kátẹ́ gbà pé rented ni àbí kò sí wàhálà àti ẹ̀bẹ̀ jiyàn sí yẹn nǹkan tó bá ti wù ẹ́ kó sọ. But what if, have you even thought about it, like, okay, what if wọ́n bá yẹ pé ìgbà tẹ́mi náà plan láti ra lé síbí, ọmọbìnrin náà plan láti ra tiẹ̀, ojú ẹ̀ ọ̀run ó tẹ́yẹ fò láì fara kanra náà. Ó dórí igi kan, ìwọ ló kọ́kọ́ dórí igi kan, èèyàn kan náà ti ń bọ̀, òun náà sọ pé orí igi náà ló fẹ́ bá sí. Báwo ló ṣe wá ṣẹjọ́ ń gbénú ilé kan náà àbẹ́jọ́ ń gbénú yàrá kan náà? Only the same streets to Ralesi. Are you so desperate? I don't even know the English word to use. To jẹ́ pé you believe that the world always revolve around you alone. You want to celebrity to fake baby. Do you know that people are actually doing well? Do you understand life to that point that people actually do well in life? Ibi tó fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ sí. Ká sọ pé ayé ìgbà tó mọ̀ wọ́n àti Iyabo tó ṣe wà nínú Nollywood, they were scrambling. But Ọlọ́run gbọ́ àdúrà each one of them because àwọn náà ò jókòó sójú kan. They work hard. And ìgbà tó Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà, you could not lè comprehend pé báwo lọ́lọ́run ṣe gbàdúrà àwọn people wọ̀nyí náà. Wọn ò jókòó tẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ náà because nǹkan tí wọ́n expect yẹn, you expect them to ibi tí mo fi yín sílẹ̀ náà ní kí ti bá yín. Bó ṣe wù ẹ́ náà ló ṣe wù wọ́n náà. And there's no big deal in this is a place that it's only you celebrity that lives there. So what is the big deal? Iyabo is a celebrity. She too, she work hard every time. How are you even making this happen? Because kò yé mi, Iyabo this, Iyabo that. Oni Ọlọ́run, oríṣiríṣi Ọlọ́run. Téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, ẹni ẹ máa ní PTSD. I swear, because you want to make sense. And ṣe ló máa wá dàbẹ̀ ni pé ìwọ gan fúnra rẹ̀ gan ló ń ya wèrè kì í ṣe Lizzy. If you reason the things that come out of your mouth, ó máa jẹ́ kéèyàn yẹn máa ní PTSD ni. Because if you think about it, how does that airport Wasiu thing has to do with Iyabo? If not bí pé ó ti wọ wèrè finally. How does you getting a house in a place that is more for celebrity, how does that affect Iyabo as well? These are things you need to sit down and think. Pé ṣé nǹkan tí mo tiẹ̀ sọ, ṣé mo máa ń béèrè kíní kan àti ẹni sùúrù náà. Ẹ ti jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ béèrè, ààrẹ ńkọ́, ṣààrẹ tún ti kú ni? Ṣé ààrẹ tún ti kú ni? Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọkọ ẹ̀ wà nílé òde ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kó dẹ̀ lè control ẹ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yìí kò jọ ọ̀rọ̀ ayé, kò jọ èrò ọ̀run. Agede méjì ayé òun ọ̀run ló wà. Jọ tó bá wá gbalé síbẹ̀ yẹn ńkọ́? Àbí wà tó sọ pé torí pé o ti lọ Canada, Ìyábọ̀ torí tiẹ̀ ló ṣe sọ pé kọ́mọ ẹ lọ bímọ sí Canada. Tó bá yẹ pa America ní Priscilla lọ bímọ sí, mo mọ̀ pé àní sùn lórí social media wá sọ pé torí pé wọ́n ti rí pé ọmọ ẹ̀ wà l'America náà ṣe mú ọmọ wọn lọ sí America. Everybody with their own preference. And this is not, it's not a secret. Only I'm going to read and analyze what the rubbish you wrote. How do you báwo ló ṣe máa sọ pé wọn mọ bí tó ń gbé? Ṣé ìwọ ni ó ní gbogbo community yẹn ni àbí ìwọ nìkan ló ní gbogbo, I don't know. Ìwọ nìkan ló ní gbogbo state yẹn tó máa sọ pé wọn mọ bí tó ń gbé. Everybody knows where you live now. It's not private. What is private in Nigeria? Nigeria táwọn wò yẹn. Kó wà under the rock, wọ́n máa wá ẹ jáde. Kò sí anybody tí ò lè mọ bí tó ń gbé. You are a celebrity. Àwọn tó tiẹ̀ ta lé yẹn fún ẹ gan, ṣèbá àwọn yẹn gan mọ̀ pé celebrity kan sọ láàrin ara wọn pé ibi tó ń gbé ni. Why do you even think that ibi tó ń gbé ó wà secretive? You are living among celebrity and you are feeling that it's secretive. Ibi tó lọ gbé yẹn gan, ṣé wọ́n nìkan ló lówó ń bẹ̀ ni? Ṣé wọ́n nìkan ló lówó jù gan ni? Àwọn tó ti ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tó dé bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan. Ṣèbí wọ́n ta lé yẹn náà fún ẹ ni? Ṣé wọ́n nìkan ló lówó jù ń bẹ̀ ni? Ìwọ nìkan kọ́ ló kọ́kọ́ dé náà. There are people living there already. Ilé yẹn náà ó rà lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kan náà ni. So what is the big deal about life? The same way tí wọ́n náà fi ra lé ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ èèyàn náà ni àti Ìyábọ̀ náà ra lé ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ èèyàn. Ojú ọ̀run ó tẹ́ yẹ fò láì farakanra, because what you are trying to establish, I swear to God, I have still not understand it. Ó ní wọ́n ṣọ́ ẹ dé estate ẹni. Ní sùúrù, èèyàn tí ò bá lówó ṣó máa sọ pé Nigeria of today o, ṣó máa sọ pé irú estate àwọn àti Ìyábọ̀ yẹn, estate yín yẹn lòun fẹ́ lọ gbé ni. Àbí èèyàn tí ò bá jẹun kánú, ó máa sọ pé inú estate yẹn lòun fẹ́ lọ gbé ni. You have made everything happen. Iyabo ò nílé, ó rent ilé ni. How are you so, I mean, how do you just sit down and be like, ìwọ ló sọ pé wọ́n ṣọ́ life ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ tún ṣọ́ life ó ní life náà. And say Iyabo, ìwọ ló sọ lórí social media, èèyàn ò nílé, ó lọ ń ṣe housewarming sílé onílé, jọ̀ọ́ mi ò gbọ́ rí. Èèyàn tó wà nílé máa wò bí Musu àbí. And you will say things without an evidence. Wà á dẹ̀ wá sọ pé ẹ̀rí wà o, ó ṣe gbẹ́rì jáde pé àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ kan ló nílé. And there's nothing wrong in téèyàn bá rent ilé. Ṣebí wọ́n ló ń sọ wẹ́ ilé tó ń rent gan bẹ́ẹ̀ gan ó jẹ́ ọmọdé owó ni. You are not sure, ṣọyàn kiri láìpẹ́ ló ń bá káàkiri. They see you because ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ nípa àǹtí Ìyábọ̀, ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣó jọ ọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn tó ń ṣọ́ láìpẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé you are just facing, you are minding your business. That is not minding your business. That is going into people's business. You made Aunty Iyabo business your own business. Don't matter what occupation wo ló ń ṣe, wà ní Iyabo Òjó. Because mi mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ máa fà tó jẹ́ pé màá wá mọ̀. Báwo mo ṣe máa track ẹ àbí kí máa ṣọ́ ẹ káàkiri tí máa fi mọ̀ pé owó rent lé ni o ra lé. That is none of my business. Á jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ tèmi gan ò ká mi lára nìyẹn náà. Oh, ṣáàsùn abẹ́ breathe, that was going sojú títì. That is none of my business. Tó jẹ́ pé ìyẹn ni mo fẹ́ máa track kiri. Ìyá olówó ogbó. Tó bá yẹ pé ìyẹn mo fẹ́ máa track kiri, Ìyábọ̀ ibo ló ń gbé, ibi báyìí ló ń gbé, ẹ lọ bá mi wá gbogbo àwọn tó fún nílé yẹn, ṣó ra lé yẹn ni ṣó sanwó ẹ̀ ni. O ní iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe Lizzy. Tó bá ní ò ní ráyè, I swear. Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ó máa consume time ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n kúkú ti sọ wọ́n ní gbogbo iwájú ẹ̀ ó ṣòfò ní wípé ibi tó ti ń ṣe ṣó yẹn nìkan laṣọ wà. If you have something you are doing with your life, you will not be kó máa tọpinpin èèyàn kan pé kíní kan ṣe kíní kan. He doesn't, if you say you are making money, they are trying to kò lọ papọ̀. That is why people look at you like you are dumb, because they so busy, I'm so busy, I'm working since morning. And you will say that, okay, ayé Iyabo ló fẹ́ máa ṣọ́. Kò sí nǹkan tí Iyabo bá sọ, you counter it. You leave your business, focus on somebody else's business. torí pé o ti ìgbà kò tí ju few months tó ra lé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó náà wá ṣe housewarming inú jọ ṣe inú estate yẹn wọ́n sọ pé tó bá ti lè ra lé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ra lé ń bẹ̀ mọ́ ni ìwọ ò ṣe kúkú ra gbogbo lé inú estate tó bá mọ̀ pé ò fẹ́ bẹ́ anybody gbé estate. I mean, that is a very, very understandable way àbí kí ni to think about it. If you say that, okay, oh, estate báyìí mi ò fẹ́ kẹ́ni celebrity live ń bẹ̀ ó jẹ́ ara gbogbo estate fún ara ẹ̀ kán mọ̀ pé ìwọ nìkan ló ní. But in as much tó jẹ́ pé mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kìtì ẹ̀ ń ṣe the same kìíní ni real talk kì í ṣe the same real talk no matter how far you age. In as much tó jẹ́ pé that place is for sale, is for rent, whatever it is, I don't even care. So anybody can say, I like this place. Ṣebí èèyàn tó mú ẹ lọ, àwọn yẹn náà tó máa ní àwọn agent tiwọn náà, tó máa máa wọn náà wá pé ilé dé wà níbí báyìí o, àwọn mate yín ló ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ because all these agents they work together. Agent gan fún ara ẹ̀ gan ló máa sọ fún Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, ó sọ pé ìwọ ló kọ́kọ́ dé state yẹn. Agent ló máa sọ fún Ìyábọ̀ Òjó pé àǹtí tẹ bá mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń pé ẹ wò Lizzy ibẹ̀ yẹn ló ń gbé èèyàn báyìí ibẹ̀ yẹn ló ń gbé èèyàn báyìí ibẹ̀ yẹn ló ń gbé àwọn èèyàn bíi tiyín náà ibi báyìí náà ń gbé torí ẹ̀ nílé ìṣe wọn ẹ wá gbalé sí bíbá ẹ̀yin gan máa enjoy ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé oh really ṣe bí báwọn jẹ́ ṣe ni they connect they just talk Ìyábọ̀ gan lè máa mọ̀ pé òun gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ gan tọ́kọ̀ sọ pé ibi báyìí is this new selling point o ẹ tètè wá gba tiyín sí o kó tó di pé kíní kó tó di pé wọ́n sell ẹ̀ out. And she feels like, oh, this is where my mates are living. Let me to live there. And she paid. Oh, there's no go there. She has small mommy. How is that your business? Why would she do that because of you? No, why would she do that because of you? You have never even linked that Gistlover to Iyabo. You are just using mouth to paint it. Only most of them, you people say we should be looking for evidence. Now we they ask you, give us an evidence that Iyabo Ojo is Gistlover. Gistlover. I can manage for a lot of evidence up to today. No established at your own so 20 million. Gbèsè 100 million. Kò mú àṣírí yẹn jáde. Ìwọ tó bá lè hack a group chat. Ó yẹ kó lè hack Gistlover jáde ni. Ìwọ tó bá lè hack a group chat. Ẹ wò pé kó tó lè hack WhatsApp. Kí ló wà ní WhatsApp group chat? Tó yẹ pé at the end of the day there's nothing incriminating there. Kí ló dé tó lè hack Gistlover? These are things we need to question. Torí tiẹ̀ torí gbogbo àṣẹ ìwọ nìkan náà ló ní gbogbo estate ni. Wọn ò gbọdọ̀ fún yàn kankan lé ń bẹ̀ mọ́. Torí pé o ti gba lé ń bẹ̀. Ìwọ náà ò dẹ̀ kó kúrò ń bẹ̀ kó ta lé ẹ̀ kó kúrò ń bẹ̀. I mean, this is just absurd. You will be making something that cannot happen. Torí pé I bought my house there. That is why she came there to rent her own house. Tó tún pé eléré yẹn ló ṣáà ń dùn ẹ̀. So tó ṣe kíní níwájú ṣe coronation àbí kí ló sọ pé ó ṣe yẹn náà whatever it is you say she do. Ṣé ìwọ ò sí lé ni nígbà tí wọ́n ra lé tó jẹ́ pé ó ṣe kéèyàn ó ṣẹ̀ṣì lé nílé tó rent. Báwo ni ẹ ṣe àfẹ́ ṣe bó ṣe tiẹ̀? Ó dẹ̀ fi people's business sílẹ̀. Tó bá yára sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ family ẹ̀ ló gbé wa ọ̀rọ̀ family ẹ̀ ṣọ́rọ̀ family ẹ̀ ni èèyàn tó sílé tó sọ pé rented apartment tó ṣe ìṣílé sí ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ family ẹ̀ nìyẹn. You have never seen this woman call your name. She has always been minding her business. Owó náà jókòó kó rò ó náà. Ó ní mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé bó wá ṣẹ̀sìn ń kọ́ àti ẹ̀rí lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ìkó tó wá ṣẹ̀sìn díẹ̀. Torí orúkọ yẹn máa ń rò ó ni. Orúkọ yẹn máa ń rò ó ni dáadáa. So this is from you, right? Nǹkan tó kọ sí orí wall ẹ̀ Lizozo òun ni mo fẹ́ bá ẹ kà ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní ọpọlọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní ọpọlọ gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà lórí page mi lẹ lọ́pọlọ ẹ máa bá wa fi ọpọlọ decode. You understand that some things that is just annoying. Lizzy can be annoying sometimes. She can be annoying. Immediately Gistlover heard that I bought a mansion in 2019. Only immediately to Gistlover gbọ́ pé òun ra mansion. She came to my DM saying I rented the house. You are establishing the gender of Gistlover now. You are establishing the gender of Gistlover now. We pay she, not he. You don't even know. You said she came into your DM saying I rented the house. She said Why did I rent the house? I said I bought it. Yeah, this is upon rallying and renting. She later came and said I was not the owner of the house. That one man bought it for me. That the name of the man is on the document, and she asked me to forward the document of my house to her, and I did. That is, you are a fool. If not that you two, you are looking for validation. Validation for tell wakiri. You want them to know that you want to very Gistlover post any now. You want to very come up where to ba ma gbe information o fẹ́ kí Gistlover gbé jáde pé Lizzy ló ní ilé lóòótọ́. Báwo ni document tó fi ra lé kó document kí kó document lé mi báyìí kí kó wá online torí pé kíni kí fi document lé mi máa hàn yín torí pé kíni ìwọ náà wá validation òfò ni ó fẹ́ kàn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé you love to be praised. You love everybody to worship you, and they don't care. Ibi tí problem ti jáde fún ẹ. You think that ibi tó dé yẹn, people don't care. Oh boy, anybody. You said it with your. Ṣé Iyabo ló bá ẹ kọwọ́ bọnú báàgì ẹ tó mú document ẹ tó scan ẹ tó send ẹ sí Gistlover. This is your own decision, your stupid decision. But it's like, I'm a very smart person. Ṣó tí rí bó ṣe gọ̀ tó. As a business tycoon tó ti wà lórí street ti pẹ́ tó ti ṣe fàyàwọ́ tó ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi iṣẹ́. Báwo ló ṣe máa forward ìwé ilé ẹ sí èèyàn tó mọ̀ tó jẹ́ blogger? That is, you are a very stupid woman. For a house as expensive as that, wàá sọ pé fẹ́ forward ẹ̀ sí blogger, kí ló ń wá? You too, you are looking for validation. Èèyàn tó fẹ́ pa, èèyàn tó fẹ́ kú pàdé èèyàn tó máa pa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ méjì ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ìwọ náà fẹ́ kàn post ẹ̀ pé Lizzy ló ní ilé yẹn o, kí Gistlover lè sọ pé it's Lizzy that has the house o. That is why you did that. You want your name to be out there like Orale. You want to have fame. You want people to respect you. Because if not that, Gistlover came to your DM. Why did you reply Gistlover? You wanted the validation. So how does that affect Iyabo Ojo? This is your own thing. You did this by yourself and you regretted it. You regretted doing this. Now you are blaming somebody else for what you did. You put your house document out there by yourself. When somebody asks you for your document, you need lawyer. Now. Oh, she pay lawyer ko bere lowo lawyer ko sọ fún ẹ. Do not forward your document. Ìwé ilé ẹ báwo ló ṣe máa forward ẹ sí blogger. Why would you even do something as stupid as that? You want to suppose smart. In your primary school, you are the class captain. In your secondary school, you are always the class captain. Ìwọ ló dẹ̀ ó ní bó ṣe smart tó náà ṣe ń fi ẹ́ jẹ gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló wá forward ìwé ilé ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó marry. Àbí ìgbà tó dẹ̀ ra lé dẹ̀ ni whatever it is you did. To wá forward ẹ̀ sí blogger because of kíni, you are looking for validation. Ìwọ náà ò innocent now. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ló fi fà á now. Yes, it's nobody's fault. It's your fault. Blame yourself for everything that happened to you. You said she said you should send her document. Gistlover ló sọ pé kó send document ilé and you sent it. Bí o tí rí bí Iyabo Ojo ṣe jáde nínú gbogbo kìíní o. Tí o bá ṣe pé selective envy, selective war, selective outrage. Because I didn't have friends, it was difficult for Gistlover to know my exact house in the house. Only nínú estate àwọn wà ó difficult for Gistlover láti mọ ilé tòun. How is it difficult? You are a very, 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 I don't know. Mi ò mọ bí tó ti sọ pé o ti school yẹn o, because wọn kọ́ ẹ̀ kankan lọ gba refund. Let me tell you one thing and one thing for free. Number one, no identity is hidden. You are a public figure. Lizzy, tó bá jáde kúrò nílé, you have neighbors. You are not the only person. They see you enter your car. The security at the entrance of your gate knows you. They know your house. They know your code. Ṣé security estate one more code. Your neighbors know your house. The agent that was in charge of the house before you bought it, they all know your house. Àwọn tó ta fún ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ló wà nílé yẹn. So what is the big deal about the code? The code is for people to just gain entrance. Tí wọ́n náà ìwọ tó sọ pé o like free thing, èèyàn tó ń wá fáwọn go phone now. To bá mọ̀ pé o expect package from anybody. At that 2019, you are not married, if I'm correct. So why are you accepting gift from anonymous when you are not expecting gift from anybody? Only it was difficult for Gistlover to know your exact house in the whole estate. You are a fool for you to think that it's difficult for people to not to know your house. A celebrity like you, they know you, they just mind their business. Well, people mind their business, they don't, but they know that it's you. Few months after, she sent me Quran during Ramadan. The PARANRAN said the gift was from anonymous during the Ramadan. My PA sent house address secret code of my house and described my main building. Why are you even secret? Let me ask you. PARANRAN, they do it for everybody. So what is so secret in PARANRAN? Before the PARANRAN come, God, they don't know where you dey. No be Gistlover. They already know where you dey, where your house dey. Ó ti gbàgbé pé celebrity ló ń gbé pẹ̀lú wọn ni. They all know each other's house. Ṣebí ilé ìwọ àti àǹtí Iyabo kò jìnnà síra. Ó ní mo sọ fún ẹ pé how easy it is to leave your house ni pé àwọn agent gan tó mú àǹtí Iyabo wá síbẹ̀ yẹn. They will tell them that àǹtí Iyabo o, ṣe rí gbogbo bíbá yìí o, celebrity bíi tiyín ló ń gbé bẹ̀. In fact, ilé Lizzy nìyẹn. Lizzy Anjorin. In fact, èèyàn kan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí ilé white tẹ́ ń wò lọ́wọ́ kan yẹn. Ilé èèyàn kan ní ká tẹ̀ sọ pé ilé Mercy Aigbe nìyẹn. In fact, ilé Blessing CEO nìyẹn. In fact, ilé kinní kan lélẹ́yìí. That is how easy. Sydney Talker, Walker, whatever his name is, ilé ẹ̀ nìyẹn. That is how people just do. So if you think that ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n mọ secret code ilé ẹ̀ wọ́n ti mọ̀ gan lọ́jọ́ tó ti dé bẹ́yẹn. Lọ́jọ́ tó ti wọ bẹ̀yẹn náà ti mọ̀. Àwọn security gan tó wá ń ṣọ́ estate yín tó ń gba code, wọ́n mọ tiẹ̀ yàtọ̀. Wọ́n mọ everywhere. People know you, ìwọ ló rò pé wọ́n mọ̀, they already know. And mo fẹ́ sọ kíní kan fún ẹ. Do you think Gistlover, as smart as Gistlover is, we go that low for them to just get your code? O rò pé Gistlover can go that low? That is a tacky job. PARANRAN no ma fi gba secret code ẹ. This is think again. O ṣáà ránṣọ mọ́ PARANRAN. Think again. You think they will go that? Tó bá máa lọ, ó máa ṣe Gistlover máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó clean tó jẹ́ pé untraceable ni. Ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn tó máa clean dáadáa. It will be untraceable. Kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn tí wà tacky jù. PARANRAN dúró síbẹ̀. You are recording the people Gistlover sent to you. They were recording their faces and their this. Ó jẹ́ lọ bèrè dáadáa. Ó jẹ́ lọ bèrè. Tó bá gbé picture àwọn tó wá ṣe PARANRAN fún ẹ yẹn, tó bá gbé jáde, it will shock you pé èèyàn tó mọ̀ ẹ́ ló wá ṣe PARANRAN fún ẹ. Ó jẹ́ lọ bèrè dáadáa. Ó lè jẹ́ èèyàn tó mọ̀ ẹ́ ló wá gbé Quran fún ẹ. Tó rò pé Gistlover ni. To get your code is not that hard. Àwọn kankan ló talé fún ẹ ni. They will do a very clean job. Understand that. They don't do tacky job when it comes to Gistlover. They will do a very, very clean job. Tó jẹ́ pé ó tẹ̀ ní jírí ẹ̀ wò ó tẹ̀ lè mọ̀ pé ibi tó ti ń bọ̀ nìyẹn. Jẹ́ wọ́n já ẹsẹ̀ kìíní kan. Ọmọ ìkan lára àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ẹ nínú mọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀yẹn. Ìkan lára àwọn náà gbà wọlé sí ẹ lára. Iṣẹ́ èèyàn tó lè expect, tó lè rò sí. Wọn ò ní fún ní phone tó wà trackable. Wọn ò dẹ̀ ní máa bá communicate. Tó wà bá communicate, ó ní síbẹ̀, and it's not the phone she's using. No máa lò. Lizzy, ó mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní pé wọ́n set èèyàn up. Àbí wọ́n track èèyàn. Tó bá jókòó lórí mátà, ó máa súwọ̀ gan fún ara ẹ̀. That is it. You think Gistlover will do a tacky job like that? Tó jẹ́ pé the faces of the people tó máa rán, it will be exposed. Ṣé báwọn tó ṣe PARANRAN ní ẹ̀ fún ẹ? Àwọn ọkùnrin àti obìnrin méjì tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo ojú wọn là rí lórí kámẹ́rà. Hey, you have not seen anything. So only after a few months, Iyabo did housewarming. Iyabo did housewarming in a rented apartment in that estate. How did you know it was a rented apartment? Olonwadie. How did you know she did housewarming? Oshiwadie non. Why don't you focus on your own focus? Ìwọ ti ra lé tiẹ̀ kó sinmi. Ìgbà tí wọ́n ra lé tiẹ̀ ṣé ó ṣe housewarming ni? Ó ṣe now. Iyabo ò ganu sí now. Ìgbà tí Iyabo ṣe tiẹ̀ náà tó ra tiẹ̀ náà, òun náà ṣe housewarming now. lẹ́yìn àti Iyabo tó ti wọnú estate yẹn èèyàn míì náà máa tira tí àá tó ti ṣe housewarming. So why are you picking this housewarming of a thing like it's a big deal? Ibi tó lọ ra lé sí, ibi táwọn celebrity ń ra lé sí ni wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ tí ta gbogbo lé ibẹ̀ tán. Wọ́n ṣe tà fún ẹ náà ṣe máa tà fẹ́yàn mi. So why do you think that it's only you that's supposed to live there? Did you buy the whole estate? I mean, this is just too simple for us to, you know. Ṣé o ra gbogbo estate yẹn tó wá lọ tàbí kan fún àǹtí Iyabo ni? You pick it up with àwọn tó tà fún ẹ now. They are celebrities, they live in a particular place in Lagos. Understandable. Ibi làwọn ẹgbẹ́ yín gbé o, ẹ̀yin náà wá gbé bẹ̀ oyè báyìí là ń sọ. Iyabo gan ti lè ní ilé yẹn sọ́kàn àbí kó ti ní ilé yẹn dání for a long time tó ń save owó ẹ̀ ọmọlọ́mọ. Ó lè sọ náà. Kó lè jẹ́ pé kí ìwọ gan tó débẹ̀ kó fẹ́ wá ra lé ní Iyabo fún ara ẹ̀. Lòun náà fún ara ẹ̀ tí ń wò pé òun gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀ ra lé sí kó jẹ́ pé òun gan-an kọ́kọ́ fún nílé yẹn. Kó náà máa wò pé okay, let me save up, I'm not ready now or things, you know. So why are you picking this housewarming in a rented apartment as a big deal? How is that your concern? As àwọn tó ganu ayé. Oh God. And Gistlover didn't say anything about Iyabo doing housewarming of a house. So Otushi charges the ṣe lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Gistlover pé kí ló dé tó ṣe. Why didn't you say anything about the housewarming? Let me give you one instance. You said Gistlover used to have people's story, right? But I want to any story àwọn èèyàn. Wọ́n máa máa lò against àwọn yẹn. One thing is one thing. What if you pé wọ́n ní story àǹtí Iyabo náà? Wọ́n fẹ́ lò against àǹtí Iyabo. Then àǹtí Iyabo presented her own house document the same way you did. And they left àǹtí Iyabo. Or maybe Katuwa gbèsè ọ̀nà méjì. Kasopoke, àǹtí Iyabo rented the house. And Gistlover say, Iyabo, you rented this house. If you don't want me to cast you, pay this amount. And she too, she paid. Maybe that's why they did not talk. So to be méjì by oti jẹ̀bi ni. Is it that Auntie Iyabo bought the house and she too, the same way you did, sent her own document and they left her alone? Or Auntie Iyabo rented the house, she did not pay for the house, she rented the house. Then she paid for, Oya, gba má bínú, don't cast me. So how is this your problem? You don't know what is going on. Were you in their DM? You don't know what is going on. The same way they don't even know what you two go through. She too, she paid. Almost all the celebrity paid for them not to be casted. The same thing, they will go through. Iyabo to go through that. Mo ti rántí ti Priscilla now. Nígbà tí Gistlover fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí Priscilla. Do you know they blocked Priscilla on Gistlover? Did you even know? Tó kàn kígbe tara ẹnìkan. Do you know they blocked Priscilla on Gistlover? Well. That your John. I'll continue. And Gistlover didn't say anything about Iyabo doing housewarming of a house. Of a house that doesn't belong to her. I knew Iyabo / Gistlover is up to something. The bully was so terrifying that Iyabo was commenting and laughing on all platforms. No. Iyabo only laughed on Iyewe platform, which I barely even see. Ọlọ́run, barely. There was a content Iyewe made, and Iyabo laughed there. Ìyẹn ló mú dání. And I don't even think the content was about you. Iyewe being Iyewe, lè bínú sí Iyewe, àwọn ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tí Iyewe máa sọ, tó wà kàn máa rí rẹ̀ tó máa rẹ́rìn. But because you already have issues with Iyewe, ṣóríbó ìwọ àti VDM, ẹ lè manipulate. Ẹ̀yin gbogbo lè manipulate ọ̀rọ̀. She laughed on one content which has nothing to do with you. But because you had issues with Iyewe, that is why you came and you started dragging Iyabo. She laughed on Iyewe's content. But you and Iyewe were not in good terms. So automatically you believe that òun àti Iyewe wọ́n jọ pawọ́pọ̀ láti bà tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ni. No. Remember, this is same Iyewe. She has been your grandma Florida for a long time. Kó tó di pé trailer gbá àárín yín kọjá. Ó dẹ̀ mú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sẹ́nu láti gbà yín. Ó mú sẹ́nu, ó tún mú ọmọ ẹ̀ sẹ́nu. Ó tún mú ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀, ó tún mú sẹ́nu. Let's keep reading. They are mocking me and my children and my family without offending Iyabo. It wasn't Iyabo that mocked you. You said they should welcome you to Fracas. They did the Fracas warming ceremony for you. So ìwọ fún ara ẹ o mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ wá ṣe lórí Fracas. They need just start with you. Nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ìwọ ló kọ́kọ́ wá sórí social media tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Tóyìn. They settle it. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Iyabo àti Fọlá. You didn't keep quiet. You didn't just let it go. Even when they tried to settle it, ó gbé gbogbo èèyàn ṣépè. Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ fi ẹ́ lẹ̀. If you come on anybody's platform, they will just swipe. Torí èpè ńlá ló máa jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Nobody has that time for a person to be a nuisance on social media. You are mocking me and my children and family without offending Iyabo. No be Iyabo, they mock you. I was just studying all our moves to avoid her. When Iyabo is not even a speaker. I just have to block Iyabo Ojo on all my social media platforms. When? Ìgbà táwọn Dorcas ń tẹ̀ sí ẹ lójú, tí àwọn Ìyẹwé ń tẹ̀ sí, everybody ń tẹ̀ sí ẹ lójú lórí social media. Iyabo is not even there. She has not even said anything to you before. Nothing. Don't forget that it was after Gistlover collected my house document and address, Iyabo Ojo moved to my estate. She moved to the estate because she paid for her own apartment too. She paid for her own house too. Can she just enter that estate? Pẹ̀lú bá ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gánú ayé lẹ́ ń gbénu estate yẹn. Kó dẹ̀ lọ kó sínú ilé kan. Lizzie, understand that the world doesn't revolve around you. She moved to that estate because the same way you paid for it, she paid as well. She paid as well. This is not rocket science now. She paid. Oh no, sanwó, ó kówó jọ, ó sanwó ilé tiẹ̀, kó tó move sínú estate. This has nothing to do. Tó bá mọ̀ pé you don't want Iyabo in that estate, you could have just bought the whole estate for you alone. Ìwọ àti Bọ́bá Ṣẹ̀sìn. Ó bá ti ra gbogbo estate yẹn for the two of you alone. But ibi tó jẹ́ pé ó lọ ra lé síbẹ̀, èèyàn míì náà dẹ̀ wà wọ́n dẹ̀ ra lé síbẹ̀. Àìmọye èèyàn tó ti ra lé before ẹ̀yin méjèèjì. Tó dẹ̀ ṣe tó ti ra lé after ẹ̀yin méjèèjì. Àìmọye èèyàn tó ń jẹ́ pé wọ́n ra lé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn ni. So what is the big deal now? You are just establishing a fact tí ò lórí tí ò nírú. This is a place that celebrity lives. So ojú kan, ṣé mo parọ́ ni? Ṣé wọ́n celebrity ojú kan náà máa ń gbé now? They all live in one place. They live in one particular place. She did not just live normal life as tenant. She and Gistlover came for my life in a brutal way to eliminate my enemy with brutal bullies. But people did not know that my house document is with Gistlover. We don't care. You gave it to Gistlover. Àti Iyabo mọ̀ bí tó fi ìwé ilé ẹ̀ sí. You gave your ìwé ilé to Gistlover. So whatever happened between you and Gistlover is between you and Gistlover. When ìgbà tó ń dán fún wa àti Gistlover, sí ńbẹ̀. Ìgbà tí ó dẹ̀ kan fẹ́yìn méjèèjì bòbòbòbò, sí ńbẹ̀ náà. So whatever happened between you and Gistlover stays between you and Gistlover. So ìwọ ló single-handedly. Iyabo gan ò tí move wá sínú estate yẹn nígbà tó lọ fún Gistlover ní ìwé ilé ẹ̀. So this is your own. This is for every action there's a reaction. The reaction of the stupidity tó mú ẹ gbé ìwé ilé ẹ̀ tó lọ gbé fún Gistlover. Ìwọ àti Gistlover lẹ́jọ́ mọ́ yẹn. Only she came for your life. How does abeg kó ṣe? Only note, never send your sensitive document to bloggers or strangers. This is not, if they have to tell you this, in fact, ó ti pa Sánláyé, wípé kó má send the document to bloggers. In fact, ó ti pa ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ gan ò gbọ́dọ̀ rí gbogbo document ẹ̀, kò tiẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ rí any one of it. Tán bá sì sọ fún ẹ pé èèyàn tó mọ̀ rí kó send ìwé ilé ẹ̀ sí, ó ti pa Sánláyé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kàwé tó, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gánú ayé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ class captain tó, tẹ́ tún gba PhD mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. You gave your document to somebody you don't even know, a hidden identity, somebody you can never even tell, to a stranger that doesn't know anything about you because you are looking for validation. How does this have anything to do with anybody? You call a caller is a buyer. Nǹkan tó ṣe ló ń gbèrè ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. So this has nothing to do. Iyabo Ojo kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe celebrity ẹ̀yọ̀kan tó wà ní estate. Move out, sell that house, go and buy the whole land. O lè lọ ra lé sórí omi kó máa dá gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Gistlover will not reach you. Kì í ṣe pé kó tún lọ nu DM kó tún lọ sọ fún Gistlover pé ó rà á ni. Everything that happened to you, Lizzie, you caused it for yourself. for yourself. Èèyàn lè máa rí ẹ bó ṣe ń gbọ́mọ ṣépè, bó ṣe ń gbọ́mọ ṣépè yẹn kan like kò possible. À ń ṣọmọ àlè ọmọ Yorùbá ni wá. We don't hate you based on anything. We hate you based on your mouth. The thing that come out of your mouth is terrible. Kò dẹ̀ sẹ́yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ forí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀kẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn ó tún ṣépè débi pé èèyàn tó bá bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí tó bá dá sọ́rọ̀ ìwọ àti ìyàwó òjò ọ̀tá wọn máa gbọ́mọ sí ni nígbà táwọn èèyàn tó fẹ́ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó ti tó. Oníkálukú dẹ̀ fi ẹlẹ̀ kó máa sínwìn lọ. Ó tún jà ń sin pé they did not help you, they were not talking when they were bullying you. Á jẹ́ kó máa ṣe èrè lọ ni. Ó tó jà rẹ̀ gbé nìyàn. Àbí bo ló ti rí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tó gbọ́mọ ṣépè? Where? Ẹ gbé fídíò jáde now. She was just doing her own thing. You started with her. You started cursing her children. You started cursing her grandchildren too. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ play victim. Gbà tí ń ṣe pojú wá fọ́. Lizzy, sórí ibi tó ṣì ń bá rẹ lọ. Ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ló wà o. Because ọ̀nà ẹ̀ ṣì jìn gan. Wàá sì ṣe èrè pẹ́ ni. Kì í ṣe pé kíní. No. Because orí nǹkan tó kàn sìn báyìí. Bí mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tú analyze ẹ̀. Á tún yí ẹ better. Bóyá gbogbo yín nulẹ̀ yín yẹn orí yín ti kú ni o. Wẹ̀nà kí ni o tẹ̀ ń sọ náà? Ṣé bọ́ bá ṣẹ̀sìn gan ní brain ni? Orí yín ti lè kú. Bọ́nsìn ó máa yí ẹ better sí pé àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó ń ṣe tí ò make sense. At this point, make sense. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ jẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ whatever feels in the comment below. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ whatever it is you feel about this video, let me know in the comment below because kò yé mi mọ́ o. Bó ṣe yé mi náà lèmi náà ṣe interpret. God bless you everybody. Have a wonderful day.